Good day, good people. The pandemic has caused a lot of upheaval in everyone's life, and in so many ways we're still living with its consequences. Travel for everyone was curtailed, and so much of what we take for granted saw restrictions, from taking a bus to going shopping, let alone going to work or school. We saw a lot of changes in how we meet and associate at church, including how we conduct our services. Slowly, we are returning to our former ways, and one of the next developments discussed at the recent PCC meeting will be the reintroduction of the rotas for readers, intercessors, servers and welcomers. I've mentioned before that we would like to reinstate these important ways in which people can take part in the worshipping life of our church, and the time is approaching for us to do this. Advent Sunday, the 27th of November, marks the start of a new liturgical year, and so by then I'd like to have instituted these rotas, and so I invite people to email or message me in the coming weeks if they would like to offer themselves for any or all of these roles going forward. For the past 2 years, Yvette has been contacting people week by week, inviting them to help, and we have been so grateful. But we would like to move away from this ad hoc system to something a bit more organised. So please, would you spend time thinking and praying about this, and let me know. I anticipate that for each of the roles there will be some training to help us brush off the cobwebs, but also to see whether some of the ways in which these ministries can be developed. We're open to ideas and suggestions, so please don't hesitate to get in touch and have your say. The purpose is to build our capacity and confidence as a worshipping community, which is one of the things that will commend us to our local community. In addition, we would welcome ideas and volunteers to make a better job of creating space for young families and children. We've already begun to think about welcoming people with dementia, and again, please get in touch if this is something that you would like to help with. There is also our eco group, pastoral group, choir and music group, as well as those volunteers who help with tea and toast, place of welcome, the baby and toddler group, and the monthly soup lunch. Preparations are in hand for our Christmas fair, and the local authority is asking community groups about making provision for warm spaces during the coming winter, especially as increasing fuel prices make life more difficult for many people. And we are actively exploring this as a possibility for St. Francis Church. The prime purpose of our church, of course, is to equip us through prayer and worship to live out our faith in the world, in our families and relationships, in our work and leisure, as well as in the political choices that we make. But as a community of faith, we also depend upon our members who give so freely of their time and resources to make us a catalyst for transformed lives in our local area. One example of this was the Highlight NE7 newsletter, created and distributed by volunteers from St. Francis, working with others in the community. The purpose was to provide information during the pandemic, to give people a sense of community in High Heaton, and also to be a source of encouragement in difficult times. I'm delighted that this work has been recognised by the Lord Mayor, who will this weekend welcome 2 members of the working group to a reception at the Civic Centre to receive an award on behalf of the newsletter team, who have been nominated as Community Heroes. This is a great recognition, and it reminds us that the efforts we take to have an impact on the wider community will not go unnoticed. And so I encourage you to pray and consider what energy you can offer to help our church continue to live out its mission of worship and community and service. In the name of Jesus Christ, and in the spirit of St. Francis. Peace and all good be with you.